If you twist and turn away, if you tear yourself into again, if I could, yes I would.
You know, this is a not easy work, right? We're traveling to 12 cities, 17 events in 4 weeks, and it's been remarkable that these two have had such amazing energy and spirit to join us and to interact with communities, to get over their jet lag quickly. And so we're so honored for them to be here. They also have left their families for a month to join us here, and so we're so excited and happy to have them here.
Lifeless lifeline to the wind. Leave this heart of clay. See you walk away into the night and through the rain.
Hi, my name is Chanapa Kamvongsa, and I'm the Executive Director for Legacies of War. And Legacies of War is an organization that was founded in 2004 to raise awareness about the history of the bombing in Laos, to provide space for healing the wounds of war, and to provide hope for a future of peace in Laos. So the Voices from Laos tour is an unprecedented journey of voices from Laos to individuals who have traveled here to tell their stories about what their lives are like living in impacted areas that have been contaminated by UXO. They're here to share their stories and how they're really transforming their countries, their lives through the work that they do.
Because I'm a UXO survivor, and I think Legacy of War is very, very important for the survivors or for victims and for the UXO clearance in Laos. And I think this tour would be really useful for us to raise awareness about the victim assistance and UXO clearance in Laos.
So Legacies of War does important work, especially in trying to raise support and awareness for the UXO issue in Laos, and I thought this was a very important cause, and that's why I wanted to be a part of it.
Many people, they don't know exactly the problem in Laos right now, because the war stopped many years ago. But UXO continue to kill and injure people until now. So that is why we want to involve this tour, to let them know, to raise awareness.
Hearing directly from people like Manixia and Thoummy, who are doing their best to try to solve this problem so that their families and their communities and the country can be safe. And it's the least I feel like we could do here is just to make sure that their voices and their needs are being heard.
Chanapa and I have developed a good working relationship, and she called up and said, "We're doing this Voices tour, would you like to participate?" And she described to me the tour, and I said, absolutely. And I thought this would be a great effort to build awareness and hopefully raise some funds.
The importance of the United States funding UXO removal, better education for young Lao children, not to get involved in unexploded ordnance, finding them or trying to collect them to sell them as scrap metal is extremely important. And last but certainly not least, helping those who have been injured by unexploded ordnance. You'll see Thoummy, our speaker, who himself was injured when he was 8 years old, very badly, lost a hand. He wasn't even born, he was almost 2 generations after the war. They're still living.
All the survivors after the accident, they have traumatic experience from the accident. It's very, very important. There is psychosocial support training. So we have focused on the survivors or victims and the family member. So, like I mentioned that almost of them, especially for the young boy, after the accident, they have traumatic experience. And then that time they will stop their life. Because I understand, because we have the same situation, and I know the feeling. And then now we will try to help them on this case.
People often ask me if I'm scared of this dangerous job, and of course I'm scared, but I also know the importance of this job. As a mother, I know the dangers that these families pose, and I'll do whatever I can to help. And it also is sad for me to know that 40% of those that are injured or harmed are actually children.
She's poised and has stepped up to the plate in a remarkable fashion. Never having even been out of Laos before in her life, this is her first time ever. And here she is going around on this tour, getting up in front of audiences of 60 to 100 people, telling her story that gets translated. You know, it's pretty remarkable. So the two of them sort of show a future of Laos that I'm encouraged about.
I think it's been better than what we and I have dreamt it could be. I mean, you know, people want so badly to connect and to learn and to see how they can make a difference. And Manixia and Thoummy are so inspirational in how authentic they are about their stories. And so this was such a personal and genuine way to connect with the country and obviously with the people.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. It was 40 years ago that the secret U.S. bombing that devastated Laos came to an end March 29, 1973. By that point, the U.S. had dropped at least 2 million tons of bombs on Laos. That's the equivalent of one plane load every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day for 9 years, more than was dropped on Germany and Japan during World War II. This is the focus of our guests who've come from Laos to raise awareness about this ongoing problem. Our guests are Thoummy Silamphan, a bomb accident survivor and victim assistance advocate. Manixia Thor is with us. She leads an all-women bomb clearance team in Laos. And Chanapa Kamvongsa is the founder and executive director of Legacies of War.
Young people from the country of Laos are in the Bay Area right now talking about the devastating impact of unexploded ordnance, unexploded bombs called UXOs that are left over from the time of the Vietnam War nearly 40 years ago.
I want to thank Legacies of War and your executive director, Chanapa Kamvongsa, for your leadership in addressing the tragic, enduring legacy of unexploded ordnance in Laos. And because of your leadership, Congress has been providing more resources to clear the bombs in Laos. I'm proud to be a partner with you in this effort.
So we recognize on behalf of the state of California the work Legacies of War is doing and bringing the speakers tour to 12 different cities, and especially want to thank you for bringing it to Sacramento.
But there have been many things that have been exciting about being in the U.S., especially because I've never been here before. To know that there are so many Lao people here, and I've met so many Americans here. I would remember all of them. In particular, I think I will remember most seeing the Statue of Liberty, which is something I've been wanting to see in person.
I have friends, they're just talking a lot about New York City. But you know, and finally, I'm in New York City. And that is like, wow, amazing. And after that, we have opportunity to went to the White House. You know, so many people went there. And I think this is very exciting for us. I'm very excited to see Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. So I think I think it's good opportunity for us to know and to see everything in the United States.
And even though you know, we're talking about the lingering impact of such a dark history, in every setting there's been such a sense of hope and connection amongst the people who have attended, as well as the connection with the speakers. And so, so it's been really, yeah, it's been incredibly moving. It's been incredibly moving.
The hope part is incredibly special to us, given the subject nature of what we're dealing with. And for a lot of comings and goings, weddings, funerals, religious events, in the Lao culture, you offer a Basi bracelet. So I encourage you all to take one tonight and give it out to someone outside this room. Tell them what you heard tonight.
For people at the end of the night to really feel like they can take action, that they can do something to help. And I think that's been, I think, the most moving and the most touching part of the tour for me.